Guns UK31 here with a video on the Swiss Arms 22 air rifle that I picked up the other day. It's not a bad looking little break barrel. It's not the best, it's just cheap. I think the price of it with my discount was $135. Thumbhole stock, pistol grip, it's pretty light. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you. I do believe it's made by SMK, which everybody knows Chinese. It's got a decent rubberized pad. So this is really comfortable. This grip here is actually really comfortable. The trigger is exactly what you would expect coming from a cheap Chinese gun. This is not a two-stage trigger. I do believe you can get a two-stage trigger. This is just the one stage. But I've set it up so that the creep on it's not too bad, and the brake's quite clean on it. The only thing I don't like is this cheap plastic, what they've actually put on there to be a muzzle brake or a suppressor. I don't think they should have really. I think they should just left the barrel just standard. You know, I don't like that. But we got it for a little bit of plinking fun at the back, and yeah, to be honest with you, it's better than I thought it was going to be. The scope is typical what you would get with a gun like this, which is 4x32, if we can pick it up. I am getting at about 20 yards, I'm roughly getting about a half-inch grip with this rifle, which is, like I said, a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And overall, to be honest with you, I'm actually impressed with it. I've had an SMK before, 177, this is the 22 full power, and yeah, the other one I had, I can't remember what model it was, but it wasn't a very good gun at all. This one we're pleased with for the price. You know, it's not really cheap at 135. I don't really think it's cheap, but the gun itself is not bad. It's pretty good. I know a lot of people prefer PCP, underlever, but when you're on a budget like mine, 135 quid, break barrel. I've never really had a problem with break barrels. A lot of people say the accuracy is not there with them. I think at 30 yards with this gun I can get 3/4 inch grip, and I'm not the best shooter in the world, so you know, that's not bad at all, considering a lot of people think as well that when you have a gun like this, you have to cock it and fire it straight away. There's a big debate on how long can I leave my gun cocked for. You know, what should I do? Should I break it then fire it straight away? But they're no good for hunting, because you have to, like, obviously break the barrel before you take your shot, etc. And to be honest with you, I've never had a problem with breaking it, putting the slug in, and then sitting for a couple of hours. Still has the same power. In fact, I just done a test, because I know this one's cheap. I just done a test with it, and this little blue can you can see in the background, I cocked the gun, put my slug in there, fired it, to see, you know, the effect over firing it straight away and leaving it for a 2-hour period. And I don't know if you can see that. That's me breaking the barrel straight away, then firing it. And over here, that's me breaking the barrel, leaving it for 2 hours, and then firing it. The exact same. If we look on the inside, there is no difference. Absolutely none. You will not do these any harm by, if you take it out hunting, by breaking it, putting a slug in, carrying it around for a couple of hours, you know, you're not going to lose any or hardly any foot per pound, feet per second. You're not going to. Obviously, I would not suggest breaking the barrel on a gun like this and leaving it a day. You know, or going stupid with it, like leaving it a week, because then you're going to ruin your springs. But every break barrel I've ever had, you know, I haven't mind. You know, I'll cock it and I can leave it a couple of hours. It doesn't really bother me, and it's never done any of my guns any harm at all. So I thought I'd bring that into the video as well, because a lot of people get so paranoid that they have to put the slug in and fire it instantly, or they're going to lose their feet per second. And you know, it depends on what you prefer, but I've never had an issue with it. And if I get chronograph, I will show that you don't lose much at all. But anyway, this is the Swiss Arms. There's not many of these out there, I've noticed. Not many at all. Swiss Arms TAC 1T, Tactical 1T. It's really comfortable to fire. I can't believe how comfortable it is. How well it just, you know, you just seat up to it, you put your head, drop your head straight in there, and it's really good. 22 caliber. The only fault I can find with this gun here, two faults really. The trigger, heavy. You know, it's a very heavy trigger. You can get a two-stage trigger, and you can get an upgrade on it. So, to be honest with you, I don't really think the gun's worth that. It's just for a bit of fun, maybe a little bit of hunting if I get the chance. And this, whoever decided to put that on, you know, really needs fired. It's ridiculous. It's just plastic. But this is the Swiss Arms. Just thought I'd give you a little review on this. I'll probably do another video showing you the groups you can achieve with this gun. And like I said, this trigger's pretty rubbish. But the gun itself, if you know what you're doing and you get used to where it breaks, is holding a really nice group. For 135 quid, you cannot go wrong. A lot of people say stay away from the Chinese, but I do think they're getting better with what they're doing. And if I had the money to go out there and get a top notch, then I would. But as I don't, and as I own other firearms, etc., the slug gun is just for a bit of fun. I wasn't really too keen on the tan stock to begin with, but you know, I'm starting to like that one as well. Anyway, I used to go under the name of ITSC Gunner, but I had to change that through certain reasons. So Guns UK 31 now, and I'm back into my YouTube videos, and there's some good channels out there. I'd like to give a shout out to Weapons Collector. He's got a really fun channel. He's got a lot of good advice. So if you get the chance, go and see him. Weapon Collector. Excellent little channel. And I will be making some more videos on a few other firearms I have. Updates. Hope you've enjoyed this. And see you soon.